Very few projects start out feeling complicated. In the beginning, things are usually quite clear. There's a shared vision, a sense of excitement, a straightforward path. But over time, something changes, not because anyone intended it to. Complexity begins to accumulate. A new process is added. Another meeting is scheduled. A few more documents are created. Responsibilities become less defined. Communication expands across more emails, more messages, more conversations. None of these things seem like a problem on their own. In fact, many of them are created with good intentions. The challenge is that complexity is rarely introduced all at once. It arrives one small layer at a time. And because each new layer feels reasonable on its own, we often don't notice the cumulative effect until one day, something that once felt simple begins to feel surprisingly difficult. Decisions take longer. Conversations become harder to follow. People spend more time coordinating than creating. Momentum begins to slow. A question I often ask is, has the work become more difficult, or has the path become more complicated? Those aren't always the same thing. Sometimes the work itself hasn't changed very much. What's changed is everything surrounding it: the communication, the approvals, the assumptions, the number of moving parts, the amount of information people are trying to hold in their minds at the same time. Complexity, it wants something from us. It wants us to remember more, track more, coordinate more, interpret more, and eventually it begins consuming the very energy we hope to invest in meaningful work. This is one reason I believe simplicity is often misunderstood. Simplicity doesn't mean removing what's important. It means removing what's unnecessary. It's creating enough clarity that people can focus on what truly matters. I found that meaningful progress rarely comes from adding another layer. More often, it comes from stepping back and asking a different question. What no longer needs to be here? What has become more complicated than it needs to be? What is creating friction without creating value? Those questions don't always produce dramatic answers, but they often reveal quiet opportunities for refinement. And refinement has a way of restoring momentum, not because people suddenly become more capable, but unnecessary complexity begins to fall away. I think that's one of the most overlooked parts of meaningful work. Progress isn't always about adding something new. Sometimes it's about having the wisdom to remove what no longer serves the work, because complexity, it tends to accumulate on its own. But clarity requires intention.